O Z Y W O M B Podcast. I'm Shan.
I'm Aria.
Say Ari.
Ari.
Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. Let's go. Hey, this is Shan, mom of the girls. Thank you for checking in. If this is your first time at Cozy Womb Podcast, welcome. It's a very random but frequently posted show. Enjoy what you can when you can. It's for new parents. Y'all are very welcome. It's for second, third, or more time around parents too. And I did not forget those of you who aren't quite there yet, haven't had your first kid, but you're thinking about it and you're just curious on what it takes to go ahead and survive the kids that you may make. Cool. Since we're all here, let's get into today's episode. Too much responsibility on one parent only leads to an avenue you don't want to go down. You know, you don't want to have random arguments about small petty stuff. You don't want anybody to come off disrespectful as if it's about to be something very regular. You don't want there to be no communication when things come up, especially involving the children or school or changes in people's schedule. And you don't want a lack of consideration because somebody feels like they've been doing more for so long and you've been getting off easy, and all of a sudden they just want to basically shut down on you as a parent. And you can't have one parent that's shutting down and the other parent just thinking everything is great. Everything is not great when one parent is shutting down. Because especially when you're married, before you had kids, your husband or your wife was supposed to be your equal, right? So between you having kids, well, not having kids, being married and having kids, when did your husband or your wife become not your equal to the point where there's so much more put on your wife or there's so much more put on your husband and the other person just living in la la land? You don't want that. You want equality. You want both parents to feel what it is to be responsible for children, to teach children, to love children, to care for children, to provide for children, because then it's always going to be a unified feeling of compassion, a unified feeling of fairness, and that's going to make your home more balanced. So this is what I feel like more dads need to do, because when you're in a household and a woman has a child, it's more so 8 times out of 10 families is put on the woman to clean, cook, take care of the kids, clean up the kids, probably pick up the kids, shop for the kids, shop for groceries, prepare, all of that. More so is put on the mom. And the dad sees it as, oh, I'm providing for the household. I'm making sure the bills are paid. I'm making sure I hold her hand through labor. I'm making sure she can buy the things that she needs for the kid. But it's your kid too. So I'm just going to go over a short list of things that I think dads should be able to do just like moms. So the first thing I think is dads should be able to make kids clean up after their activities before they move on to another activity. The worst thing is to come home to a home that you've been wanting all day only to see more work that you have to do. Oh, now I have to clean up the kitchen because the kitchen's not clean because they ate and it's everywhere. And I have to clean up all these toys from the door to the kitchen because nobody picked up the toys. And he's probably upstairs putting them to bed, which I appreciate. But I know I probably had to clean up the bathroom because he didn't make him pick up the toys. All of that. Make sure when your child goes from place to place to place in the house to make the load easy on you and your wife or your husband, make them clean up. Make them get in the habit of cleaning up. I do it with my kids. The second thing is make sure you take some time, thought into snapping the picture before you snap it. It is thunderstorming over here. So moms known to take quality pictures. Dads, unless you're a photographer or you love the camera that you have or you're really good with iPhone, you're probably not going to take the best picture. It's probably going to be fuzzy. It's probably going to be slanted. Somebody's going to be in the distance. You're not going to wait for somebody to be ready to say cheese. Somebody's probably blinking in the shot that you took, but you took the picture. Take some time, chill, relax, really try to get a good picture, because I always end up taking the pictures of the girls. It's never, their dads take a picture of them and they send me a picture. And I'm good for like sending pictures by text just so you can have it. I'm good for sending pictures by email just so you can have it. Can you just take a little bit more consideration for the other parent? Third thing that I think dads should do for moms is stop waiting for moms to scream or stop waiting for moms to be annoyed that you're not helping. Just take in consideration in your head, okay, the kids were a mess. She just took them upstairs to bathe them. Let me go upstairs in 5 minutes after she gets them in the bath, pull out their pajamas, pull out the lotion, get their toothbrushes ready, and brush their teeth and get them dressed and get them in bed. That's basically splitting the duties. Parents should be able to split the duties. It's only fair. Like, try to do things like that. Try to show some initiative. Don't wait for me to scream for you downstairs and you can't hear me because your TV is up so loud or you're laughing on the phone. And I understand that some parents work all day and they come home and they want to be on the phone with their friends. But I would rather have you actively helping me get these kids down and in the bed so we can both relax and be on the phone call with your friend than you be on the phone call with your friend and it's up to me to 1, cook them dinner, 2, feed them, 3, I gotta leave this mess right here because they need to get in bed by a certain time, go undress them, put them in the bath. While they're in the bath, try to run some water on these clothes so they don't stain. Put them in the washing machine. Go get them out the tub. Dry them off. Lotion them. Put on their pajamas. Make sure they brush their teeth. Possibly read them a story and close the door while you downstairs chuckling on the phone. Have some consideration, okay? That's all I'm saying. The fourth thing is you do not babysit as a father. Those are your kids. This is not a paid profession. Nobody is logging in on Sitter City and, hiring you through application. Those are your kids. So spend the time watching your kids when mom needs to do something or mom just needs a break. Spend some time with your kids. Don't put them in front of a TV. Actually spend some time getting to know your kids. The fifth thing is do not, okay? And I say do not walk into your home with your wife in there and your kids or your husband in there with your kids and demand that you not be bothered. Demand that the kids not be around you because you need a break, as if the mom did not need a break after the day she had that was so chaotic with the kids. Like, I understand your chaotic might be with salespeople or people at a law firm or different cases or whatever that you do, right? But my day as a mother is also chaotic with everything that the kids need, putting my needs to the side. I never got a break. I probably didn't get a chance to eat today. So we both had chaotic days. So if you could you muster up a little bit more effort in trying to help me put these kids down so I could go fix you a plate and warm it up. And by the time you get downstairs, you'll have something to eat. And you could watch a show or you could talk to whoever you want to talk to or just relax, okay? Or you could talk to me. The sixth thing that I wish or dads would do is understand that you are not stepping on my toes by coming to help. You could come help me get them dressed. You could come help me make sure that their homework is in their book bag. You could get their shoes out. You could help them tie their shoes. You can make sure my purse is there by the door or my keys. Come help. Come help. Or if you don't know how to help, ask me how I like things done, so you'll know how to do it if you had to step in and do it. You just never know what can happen to the other parent. You need to know how to do things for the kids. 7th thing is, I just want dads to know you are just as important as a mom. Okay? And I do like when you clean. I like when you cook sometimes. I like when you hug me. I like when you hug the kids. I like seeing you happy with the kids. I like when you go to the park with us. I like when you come on the field trip. So don't feel like, oh, that's the mom thing. That's not really my thing. When you have a family, everything should be your thing. Everything should be your thing. Every aspect of what makes people happy in your family should be your thing. And if it's not your thing, what is your thing, so we can all do your thing? Number 8, please, please, please be nice and understanding of what goes on in my day with the kids, and I can be nice and understanding of what goes on in your day. But the thing is, we have to communicate. We have to talk about it, okay? I understand that you don't have all day to sit and text me. I understand that you don't have time probably during your lunch because you had a lunch meeting to talk to me, but just a emoji or whatever during the day. We don't even gotta really chat like that. Just something. Show me a lifeline. Show me that your pulse is still pumping. The 9th thing is, I want more dads to grow with their family and don't just be a body in the house. I think my dad was a body in the house because, yes, he gave us a home. Yes, he paid the bills. Yes, he had the car. Yes, we had clothes. Yes, we had food. Yes, we had lights. Yes, we had running water. And that's it. Like, I remember him being in his favorite chair. I remember him watching Sanford's Son. I would watch it with him sometimes. I remember him sometimes rolling his coins up to take him to the bank. I would help him sometimes. I remember him counting his money. I remember him cleaning his gun on his desk. I remember him always eating at the table and being at the head of the table. But I don't remember interacting with him, having fun, doing like childlike things. I don't remember him ever taking us to the park to have fun. I don't remember us ever going on vacations together. We never did that. I don't remember him ever coming with me to a doctor's appointment. The only time that he came to something medical for me was when I got my tonsils removed. I remember him coming to the hospital. One time, that's it. Be more involved in your family and what y'all do and how y'all hang out. Don't let the memories be able to be counted on 2 hands. Just be more involved. That's what I would like. The 10th thing is, please, dads, be more caring, be more careful, be more affectionate, no matter if you have boys or girls for kids, because you need a girl to grow up into a woman and to see that a man can also be those things. And you need a boy to grow up into a man and see that a man can be those things and still be a man at the end of the day and be a great man at the end of the day, because that's what they saw. Children learn best through action and through what is shown to them versus what is said to them. And that's all I got for, hey, dads are not just mama's helpers. You are equal. We need you here. We want you here. Please be here. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb. You guys have a great night. It is pouring outside.